Hello YouTubers! What we are going to talk about today is Silhouette's new app that they released this week. It's called Silhouette Go. Now it is in beta at the moment, which means it's a fancy way of saying it's still being tested. And technically what it is in now is called open beta, which means we all get to play with it. There's still going to be bugs, however, so because of that, you have to download an app first called Test Flight. And it's how you get the beta app. The app is not in the App Store for the iPhones or any of the Apple products. So I'll leave links down to below where you can get all of this. But you're going to download the Test Flight first, and then when you get to Test Flight, you'll be able to hit redeem, and it'll give you a code, and then you can download the actual app. And it gives you a list of things that they're working on and changes and all of that. It also gives you a place you can send them feedback. So comments, questions, or bugs that you found, you can email them to them. So it's a limited app, but it's kind of nice to have. It gives you an extra option when you're cutting. So when you first come into this app, it's going to make you sign into your library. So you need to already have a library set up in a cloud set up on your desktop or laptop already. Now this is a companion piece to your laptop. This by no means replaces a laptop at all. You still need to have a laptop or a computer with actual software installed. This one is just a companion piece. It's really nice to have. So when you do get signed in, you get these apps, which I'm pretty sure are just free ones. I could be wrong, but I don't know if I've seen them before. But I don't really pay attention to what's in my library, so. But now, so this is your library. You can go to designs, recent downloads, or anything that you've downloaded from the design store. So anything you've downloaded there. You have user designs. You have the free ones that came with your Cameo. Now, user designs are where your designs will be. Now, currently, these ribbons are just SVG files I put in my library, and they're not being opened right now by the software. I believe it's something they're wanting to fix in the future. This guy is a Silhouette Design Studio file that I made on my computer and saved onto my library, and I can open it. It's a Studio 3 file. So I can open it. I can open it and I can cut this, but it was made on my computer. It has to be made on my computer and then saved in my library, and then I can open it and cut it here. So these are little bees. Now, and the other thing is you can put a lot of stuff. So this is off my mat, and it's still here. So I can move my bees off and my names on if I wanted to. So now these are ready to go designs. Are my boxes down here is because I wrote something out in Arial and didn't weld it. And that's why it's giving me my boxes. It doesn't understand. So everything has to be set up, ready to go. Or else it's not going to. And then you have the option to, down here, make it bigger or smaller. You can rotate. You can copy it. And then the trash can obviously gets rid of it. And then you drag to select. Now you have undo and redo. And then I believe that is ungroup. Yep. And then the one with the extra boxes around it is group. So you can group and ungroup. And then you can mirror if you want to cut for HTV. They have an align panel that is not available but will be soon apparently. And then you have the ability to print and cut. So I can change it to a letter and actually print and cut from the iPad, which I think is pretty cool too. No fonts, no offset, no tracing, and this app will never probably realistically be able to trace, or if it does trace, it won't be good. It's a lot of brain power, and the tablets just don't have it. So my guess is for the most part, it will be making the software on the computer and then be able to cut using your app. So just be prepared for that. But it's a fun app to kind of get to play with. I think it's a great little companion piece to the big software. And then down here, I can change my mat size. I can change my media size. We can go back to 12 by 12. And then from here, we would be able to cut. But I wanted to go show you how to set something up in the computer real quick, get it on here, and then we'll cut it. So let me go to my computer real quick and we'll show you how to get something from your computer over to your pad. And then we'll talk about getting it from your pad to the Cameo. Also, only the Cameo 3 and 4 and the Portrait 2 and 3 are going to be able to do this. They have the Bluetooth features. Cameo 1, Cameo 2, they don't have the Bluetooth, so it's not going to work. Alright, so we're in Silhouette Studio on my desktop, or my laptop right now. This is the B file I was showing you about, and see how the reindeer names are all off to the side, so that you could put in quite a number of SVG files if you wanted to, and just put them all around your desk space. It seems to bring them in right now. And then this is hello. This is what was giving me boxes, and it's because it's not a welded together font. I can still type on it. I would need to weld it together in order for it to the app to be able to read it. So what I wanted to show you was, if we have a new document, so we're going to write out hello, and then we'll go fill it in. And there is our hello, and we want to weld it. And then we want to group it. So now the app will be able to read. And if you wanted to bring in any other SVG files, you could do that as well. File and merge. And let's bring in Rebels. We could bring in Rebels and have that on here too if we wanted to. But any other SVG file you wanted to, if you had a design that included library files, you could bring that in too. But you'll have access to anything in your library in the app. Alright, so now to make sure that we can get it on the app, we're going to go to File and Save As and save to Library now. We're under User Designs. We're going to come down here and name this guy Hello. And then we OK it. So now it's saved in my library. And if it's saved in my library, I can now go get it on my iPad app. Alright, so this is the Cameo 4. This is the Bluetooth button. Just by touching it, you turn it on and off. Now it needs to be blue in order for the Bluetooth to be on. On my iPad, I pull over from this side, and it's the same Bluetooth symbol, and it needs to be, that's off, and then that's on. So it needs to be on so they can talk to each other. In the app, it'll ask you to pair them at some point. Mine are already paired, so I can't show you that screen. To reset or to get things to load, you will need to double click and then double click your home screen and then click off the app, and then that way when you go into your library, anything new will be there. So we'll open the app again. We'll come out of this, and it's going to give me a warning. You're going to say okay. We can go to my user designs, and there is my hello. It may take it a minute since we're working on clouds here. So that is my hello, and that is my Rebels. Kick this off. We'll put this up. We will need to mirror it because it's writing, and we're going to put it on some HTV, a little scrap of HTV. We're going to continue. We're going to hit this, and we're going to change it to heat transfer, smooth. Hit continue. We are going to cut it. And then I'm going to use my ratchet blade because I don't have an auto blade. You can, the mirror design button is the same thing in the software. It flips the whole design over, so it's kind of annoying. Okay, continue. Now down here, see when I click it, it's got the red cut lines. If I click it, if I hold it again, I can do cut edge, which means it won't cut the inside of the O or the E. And then I can click it and then click don't cut, and doesn't cut anything. So kind of like the software. I'm going to hit continue. And then it's just going to walk us through the steps. So place media on mat, load the mat, adjust our blade, and then put it in, and then it's going to cut. So let's go put our HTV on our mat. Also right here, it says adjust your ratchet blade to a depth of 3. So, and as far as I know right now, you can't change it, so I can't increase my force or my speed or anything like that. I'm kind of stuck with whatever I've got. So, So let's put our HTV on our mat. All right, so we have my stuff laid in, and we're gonna hit continue. Now, once it says job complete, you can return to your library, and return to arrange, and you can repeat your job if you want to. We can repeat our job. And with this all being in beta and new, I would definitely double check and make sure you, I can't see anything to even tell. Double check before you pull this out to make sure that it has cut like it needs to. If not, just keep hitting repeat job. With this being in beta, I would definitely double check it because it may not cut quite perfectly right now. All right, so the 2 pieces of HTV that I've cut so far, I've had to do twice. Now, legit, that could be my blade. But just like I said, test a piece before you pull it out of the machine just to double check that it's cut like it's supposed to be. Since we're all still in testing mode, you might have a little gremlin. So if I see it cut. Now, the software is limited and it requires you to kind of plan out. There's not a lot of designing that goes into it. Well, actually right now you can't really design at all in it. I don't know what changes they're going to make in the future, but I think it's a great little companion piece. I think it'd be really great at Christmas when you need to run multiple machines. You can run multiple machines on the business edition, but it gets a little confusing as to which machine is doing what. So I'll take off the sticker. And also, if you want to load it up and take it to your friend's house and have like a party and cut, you can do that with this app. You don't have to lug the giant laptop. The laptop just is not a replacement for it. I know a lot of people were hoping that, but it's not, unless you solely just want to cut things from the library. Solely cut things from the library, you might get away with it. So, but it works, and I think it's a great little companion piece. So if you have any questions, let me know down there in the comments. I'll do my best to answer, but the answer may be a big fat I don't know. So please like and subscribe to our channel, and I'll be back with another video soon. Thank you so much for watching.